Chosen one, listen closely. What you are hearing right now is not a coincidence. This is a divine interruption, a prophetic message delivered to your spirit at the exact moment heaven intended. You didn't randomly stumble here. Your soul was summoned into this instruction because heaven has been watching your confusion, your loneliness, your sudden separation from people, places, and patterns that used to feel familiar. And God is saying to you right now, this isolation is not punishment. It is preparation. It is divine strategy. And it is happening because you are stepping into a level that requires a version of you you have not met yet. Chosen one. Lately you have felt alone, misunderstood, detached from certain people, drained by conversations that used to excite you, disconnected from environments that once felt like home, and you've been asking yourself, what is wrong with me? Why am I outgrowing everything all at once? Why does it feel like heaven is pulling me away from everyone? But listen, nothing is wrong with you. Nothing is broken. Nothing is failing. This is divine isolation. God is removing you from noise so He can refine you with clarity. God is stripping distractions so He can strengthen your discernment. God is decreasing your circle so He can increase your calling. And everything you are losing right now is making room for what heaven is sending next. You have been praying for elevation, but you didn't realize that elevation requires separation. You prayed for purpose, but purpose requires pruning. You prayed for clarity, but clarity requires quiet. And so heaven has begun cutting what you would have kept, ending what you would have maintained, blocking access you would have continued allowing. Because, chosen one, where God is taking you, not everyone can go, not every voice can influence you, not every presence can be near you, not every spirit can walk with you. And so God is isolating you, not to break you, but to build you into someone spiritually unshakable. Chosen one, recently you felt the shift. You felt conversations falling flat, friendships losing glue, certain people no longer feeling aligned, invitations stopping, connections fading, and the old version of you wanted to chase, wanted to fix, wanted to explain, but your spirit said no. Let it fall. Let it fade. Let them leave. Because heaven whispered to your soul, this is not rejection. This is redirection. This is not abandonment. This is alignment. And I am separating you because your calling requires space, your purpose requires silence, and your future requires protection. God saw private conversations you did not hear. God saw intentions behind smiles you did not discern. God saw spiritual warfare forming around you. And before anything could touch your destiny, He pulled you out. He hid you. He covered you. And He said, I am isolating you to elevate you. I am removing access to protect the anointing on your life. I am dimming your visibility to sharpen your identity. I am decreasing your surroundings so I can increase your spirit. Chosen one. This season feels uncomfortable because you were conditioned to believe that movement means progress. But heaven is teaching you that stillness can be strategy. Silence can be safety. Hidden seasons are holy seasons. And what looks like nothing happening is actually everything happening beneath the surface. God is reorganizing your life, recalibrating your spirit, rewiring your thinking, and rewriting your path. And that is why you feel the inner stretching, the spiritual pressure, the emotional detox. Because heaven is renovating your soul. Your discernment is sharpening, your sensitivity is heightening, your appetite is changing. The things you used to tolerate now irritate your spirit. The conversations you used to engage in now drain you. The people you used to depend on now feel distant. And that is not emotional inconsistency. That is spiritual evolution. Your soul is outgrowing what your environment still reflects. And heaven is saying, stop trying to belong where I'm calling you out of. Stop trying to revive connections I am ending. Stop reopening doors I have sealed. This isolation is intentional. Chosen one, there are 3 reasons heaven has isolated you. First, God is protecting you from premature exposure. You think you're ready, but God sees the warfare attached to the level you're stepping into, and He must strengthen your character before He increases your influence. Second, God is detoxing your emotional world, healing wounds you normalized, removing voices that distort your identity, lifting burdens you were never meant to carry. And third, God is preparing you for acceleration. And acceleration requires alignment. And alignment requires separation. Chosen one, you are not behind. You are being preserved. You are not forgotten. You are being hidden. Not hidden to be ignored. Hidden to be prepared. Hidden to be sharpened. Hidden to be strengthened. Hidden to be transformed. And when heaven unveils you, the same people who walked away will witness the glory God placed on your life. The same environments that drained you will not be able to contain you. The same voices that doubted you will be silenced by your evidence. And the same storms that tried to break you will become the testimonies that elevate you. Listen, chosen one. Before you step into your next chapter, heaven must remove old cycles, old habits, old insecurities, and old attachments, because God cannot elevate who you pretend to be. He can only elevate who you truly are. And this isolation is stripping the layers that life forced you to wear, the masks you needed to survive, the personas you used to fit in. And this season is revealing your authentic identity. The version of you heaven designed before fear shaped you, before trauma restricted you, before people mislabeled you. And heaven is saying, I am restoring your original blueprint. Chosen one, I want you to hear this with your spirit, not your ears. You are not losing peace. You are losing distractions. You are not losing friendships. You are losing access to misaligned souls. You are not losing opportunities. You are losing counterfeits. And what feels like divine subtraction is actually divine multiplication. God subtracts people to multiply purpose. He subtracts noise to amplify direction. He subtracts comfort to activate calling. Chosen one, heaven is commanding you in this season. Embrace the silence. Honor the isolation. Do not rush the process. Do not run back to what God rescued you from. Do not cling to doors that locked themselves. Do not chase the people God pulled away. This season requires obedience, stillness, and trust. Because your next level is not small. Your assignment is not ordinary, and your calling is not casual. Heaven is preparing you for rooms you never imagined entering, for influence you never thought you'd carry, for opportunities you never believed you deserved. And before God exposes you publicly, He must strengthen you privately. Before God increases your voice, He must purify your spirit. Before God elevates your platform, He must secure your foundation. Chosen one. Type this declaration in the comments as your agreement with heaven. I am isolated for elevation. And let this prophetic word anchor your spirit, because your isolation is not the end of your story. It is the holy beginning of everything God has prepared for you. And chosen one, hear this final instruction clearly. Do not fight the isolation. Flow with it. Do not fear the silence. Listen within it. Do not doubt the separation. Heaven is in it. And when this season ends, you will not recognize your life, your mind, your spirit, or your capacity. You will rise stronger, wiser, cleaner, clearer, and unstoppable, because isolation didn't break you. It built you, it made you, and it prepared you for the destiny about to unfold. Chosen one, your elevation is closer than you realize. Your transformation is deeper than you feel. And your breakthrough is nearer than you think. Trust this season. Trust heaven's timing. Trust the isolation. This is not punishment. This is preparation. And heaven is saying to you right now, get ready. Because what's coming will make every lonely night, every quiet season, every painful separation worth it.